I'll show you this video. Just remember, this administration, oh, first of all, yeah, this administration responsible for the open borders. This administration is responsible for letting stuff come through an open border. Before then, the Democrat Party, when President Trump was in office, responsible for the Chinese coming through. This is the repercussions of you people not paying attention and putting somebody else in office. This is the repercussions of. It's a lot of repercussions, but let's watch the video and see the damage that's being done.
Mass poisonings, and our kids are paying the price.
This is a war against America by the Chinese Communist Party.
In this special report, we look at how fentanyl is making its way into counterfeit prescription drugs and candy, how the Chinese regime has turned pills into weapons of mass destruction, and what concerned citizens can do. Welcome to China in Focus. I'm Tiffany Meyer. From prescription drugs to the most popular Halloween candy, the Chinese regime has found a way to turn these into poison.
We've never seen in the history of this country the amount of dead kids and dead Americans from this poison. We've never had this happen in the history of America where so many people are being poisoned by substances that are created in labs, made in labs outside the U.S.
The CDC notes the number of deaths skyrocketed up to over 100,000 in 2021. That's the highest ever recorded in 1 year. It translates into one death roughly every 5 minutes. It's gotten so bad that these deaths are now relabeled.
We don't call them overdoses now, we call them poisonings, and there's mass poisonings all over the country.
And over 70% of them involve fentanyl. Fentanyl is a synthetic opioid that's 50 times more potent than heroin. As for how deadly it can be,
it is highly, highly deadly in the sense of a very small amount. We're talking about your pinky nail of your finger. The small amount of dose is so powerful.
That's former ICE Special Agent Victor Avila. He notes it's so addictive, you don't even have to take a fentanyl-laced pill to feel the effects.
Also, our first responders, a lot of them have been exposed to it by absorbing it or by touching it, and sometimes that'll make them go into a relapse of an overdose. And so we have a lot of issues with our first responders being very alert as to when they come in contact with it.
Given just how strong these pills are, there's a new culprit in town that's helping conceal it, and it's called rainbow fentanyl. Derek Maltz, former Drug Enforcement Administration Special Agent in charge, explains.
We just had a seizure up in Hartford, Connecticut. It was the DEA task force. They seized 15,000 pills, fake pills of fentanyl, but they were actually in boxes of Nerds and Skittles, which are two of the most popular candies around Halloween. So they're putting it in the packaging. Doesn't mean they're going to sell it to kids, but they're trying to move their drugs without getting caught. But unfortunately, those packages could be left around in a house, and some kid innocently picks it up and starts trying to eat the candy, and it's deadly fentanyl. So we've had plenty of kids in America dying in their houses.
One concern is with Halloween coming up.
They're sending these pills in these rainbow-colored, candy-looking like pills that will attract any child to take.
But that's not all. Maltz notes it's more than just candy fentanyl is hiding in.
They're also making little chunks of chalk. It looks like sidewalk chalk, but it's fentanyl. It's like colored, it looks like colored chalk. It's blocks, you know? And so kids can inadvertently pick that stuff up too. So it's becoming very dangerous.
Why is fentanyl being found in candy and chalk? Avila says it's the cartels expanding their market.
Very, very alarming to know that your child could take a piece of candy that is counterfeit by the cartels through the help of China, and it is a fentanyl pill that could possibly cause them death.
Maltz adds it's all part of a marketing strategy.
But now what's happening is the Mexican cartels have implemented a strategic and deceptive marketing campaign looking to drive addiction and drive profits. And they're going after the kids because the kids are obsessed with their smartphones and they're operating on the social media apps all day. And now it's become very easy to buy these pills online and you get them delivered right to your house. And there's many cases around America where kids are found in the bedrooms, blue in the face, dead.
The Drug Enforcement Administration recently issued a warning about these pills.
Once again, it all falls back to China. That right there, Democrats let it through. The border, Democrats let it through, or this administration. But y'all still, they for America, right?